Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video. And before we hop in, shout out to Gallic for winning the last giveaway. Please email me and I will get you your box as soon as possible. And now hopping into the actual video. So this video is going to be me posting every single one of my losses this format on Rated. I had a lot of people telling me like, oh Grinder, you won't post your losses. So here we go, I'm posting every single L I've taken on this, like in this format, in high rated, well not in high rated but on rated. And then so the first match we have me with 402 rating versus Young Trishula with 336 rating. Also, if you want to check out Young Trishula's YouTube, you can check it out down below in the description. It's Trishula. And then also, he actually went over this match, kind of like how I go over matches. So if you want to see his perspective on the match, you can go check out his perspective on his channel. It's one of his most recent uploads. And let's hop right in. So in this, we have me winning the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And then, we're going to see 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Also, like, I know Young Trish, so, like, there's some friendly banter. And then opening hands, we have Gamma, Kit, Kuraz, Imperm, and Tanky. So, not a bad hand. Definitely not. Even going second, it would have had, like, multiple hand traps. And then they have Imperm, GG, Gamma, City, Kieran. So, we both opened up Gamma, Imperm. And it says, does this count as the collab? Nah. And then chat says the post. We aren't high rated. We aren't, and I wasn't planning on posting this. This match was actually like 5 days ago, but I decided to post every single one of my L's since the haters want to say I won't do it. So here we go. Then go ahead and activate Tanky. Then we're gonna go add Fractal. And then Fractal effect, dump Nerval effect, add Fractal. And then normal summon effect, banish 2. You're gonna chain Imperm. And then get rid of Kit for Kuraz. And then that's going to slap that onto the board. And then we're going to get Kit effect to go dump. And you can't dump Kit off a Kit. Yeah, a lot of these losses have been like at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. And actually, I started a new thing yesterday. I'm not allowed to start a DB rated match past midnight. Because I make so many misplays after midnight. And I was taking L's because of it, so I'm like, nah, it's not happening anymore. I'm not doing that anymore. Nah. So yeah, I can't dump Kit off a Kit, so I dump Nerval, and right there actually, yeah, never mind. That's not a bad send. Yeah, go ahead, send Nerval. And then go ahead and use Kuraz effect. They're gonna chain Gamma and summon out Driver. And then set Imperm, pass, and then they draw Ash Blossom, and yeah, right here it's not looking good. Said don't do it, don't Lulu City me. And then they go ahead and activate Kieran, dump Qinglong and Nian, bring that out, and then Qinglong effect, grab Lulu, discard Ash, and then go ahead and use Lulu effect. It's gonna dump Qinglong, add Roshi, summon that. Then get rid of those, summon out Vermilion, and then Vermilion effect. It's going to pop my back row. And then right there, I just admit defeat. I know, like, you don't, like, have to admit defeat because, like, there's no time limit. So, like, realistically, I could, like, make them play it out. But I'm going to lose that, like, 100%. Like, that's an unwinnable game. And because of that, if I just admit defeat, and like this match goes quicker, then I can go on to the next match and play that match and then keep going. Actually, this was my last match on, I'm pretty sure, that night. I said no, not letting Vermilion pop it. I'll rather admit defeat. No revolt? Sadly, no. Rage quit poggers. Yeah, I'll like get like the side deck glitch. You just gotta like refresh. And then game 2, I'm gonna go first. Opening hands, we have Prosperity, Cat, Called By, dotKuro, and Ash Blossom. So, this is pretty good. Have a starter plus a Called By, a Prosperity, a pseudo starter. And then they have Ash, Imperm, Nian, Imperm, and Roshi. So they have multiple hand traps. And I'm going to normal summon out Cat, and then get hit with Imperm, activate Prosperity, and then this is going to banish 6, chain Ash Blossom, And here I was thinking, because like if I chain called by, then my Ash Blossom next turn is negated. And I was like, wow, like this is unfortunate. Like I was like, if I don't called by, Cat gets beat over. I have no plays next turn. I have a dotKuro and a called by to try to stop Virtual World, which means I pretty much just have dotKuro because called by doesn't actually like stop them most of the time. In dotKuro, if they have two hand effects, I just auto lose. Well, I mean, I'd have Ash Blossom too, but here I was like, all right, chain called by, smack the Ash, let's see what we get. And then we get Gamma, and then Gamma is going to act as an interruption. And I go ahead and put those back. And then Cat get rid of itself for its effect, and obviously it's negated. And then pass, draw E-Telly. I guess like right there, the reason I did that play is because like I respect my opponent. Usually on DB rated, I just no respect for my opponent, straight disrespect. Not like in the chat, but like I just assume they're absolutely garbage most of the time. But like I know young Trish is good at this game. Actually got top 4 at the last remote duel and is about to win this YCS, so you know what it is. They're gonna go ahead and normal summon out Neon, and then Roshi effect. I said not like this, or they said not like this. Oh, I thought that was me. Alright, fair enough. I said Ash me coward. Yeah, that if I Ash that would just be horrible. Go ahead, destroy, summon, bring out driver. If I Ash that would have been like the perfect like 2 a.m. brain. And then they're gonna go ahead, set imperm and pass. They could have if they wanted to. Like E-Telly summon, and then I don't think they're playing Downer. Go for like Break Sword and then Zeus. Pass, draw Nib. Pass, draw Ash. And then right here, they're going to normal summon out Ash Blossom and turn this into a Stardust Charge Warrior effect. I chain Ash Blossom to that. Doesn't really look like they have a lot to play with here. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to Ash that. I don't want them drawn into like another interruption, and then it's just going to make it even harder for me to play. And then they activate E-Telly, summon out Neon. And then Neon Graveyard effect will trigger, and I'm letting this go through. Really hoping that they like overextend, and then they summon Juju, and then overlay those for M7. Also, yeah, I was gonna say I think they meant to summon that and attack, but like either way, I'm dropping Nip on that summon. Pass over. They could have instead of doing this, since I really didn't have anything, they could have just like they had Neon on board. They could have E-Telly, summoned out something from the deck, and then overlay for Break Sword, poke, Zeus, and they have like Ash, Imperm, Zeus, versus like me having nothing. And then I draw on the Pepperoni here. Again, like I said in my other video on my Road to 1000 video, this is out of my deck now. But I was playing it. Lists are obviously going to change up as the format goes. You're going to find new techs. You're going to find out stuff just really isn't needed. Pass, draw Kieran. And then pass, draw Kuraz. And here I was thinking, I had a couple different plays I could do. I was like, I could dotKuro, hit the graveyard, normal summon out Kuraz, banish. I could Kuraz, discard Pepperoni. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that so that way I can keep Crow as an interruption. And then go ahead and use that effect, banish, chain imperm, and then battle phase. It's going to poke. Getting in really good damage, pass, and they draw Kieran, and that is game. So going on to game 3, I do think I should have got 2-0'd there. I think they definitely got greedy on that one turn. But going on to game 3, we are going to see young Trish decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Kit, Driver, Nib, Revolt, Kuraz. It's every time it's Driver, it's like, this should have just been Gamma. But yeah, so I have one hand trap, and then they have Neon, City, Lulu, Called By, and Imperm. So their hand is fantastic. Even if I had like a regular hand trap, they had Called By. And then they're gonna City, bring out Chuchi, Lulu effect, target Chuchi, dump Qinglong, summon, go grab Kieran. Then Kieran effect, it's going to dump Chu-Chi Qinglong, summon that out. And then Chu-Chi to up the level, go for Zolkin, set Imperm, Zolkin effect, bring out Crystal Wing, and then they're going to use that, go grab Roshi, and then discard, summon out Roshi by dumping, summon back, overlay for M7, and then use that to grab GG, and then GG effect, dump 2/2, summon, and then Neon bring itself out, get rid of those, go for Mud, and then Mud effect, bring out Dragoon. Said, I'm okay with losing you because I'll be able to say I lost to the YCS champ in a few weeks. Stop, never me. No. Trust. I'm calling it now. And then they're going to go ahead and add back Lulu and then pass. Also, I'm not sure. I thought about this yesterday. I'm not sure if Ryan Yu is playing in the YCS or not, but over a year ago today, when he won the LCS with Striker, I put it in the description. I said, and I messaged him this too, I said, the next YCS you play in, you're topping 100%. So if he is playing in this YCS, guaranteed top, 100%. No doubt in my mind. Like, it's not even like a 99% chance. It's a 1,000% chance. Like, it's not even like a top 32 event. It's a top 31 because Ryan already has one of the spots. Actually, it's top 30 because Young Trish also has one of the spots. I said Art of the Cards, and I turned off auto draw and milled it just to see, but yeah, there was nothing. I was losing there. Then so GG's, City, Lulu plus City plus called by, no doubt you'll win the YCS 100% sure now. But yeah, I went and joined the Twitch chat. But again, make sure to go check out Young Trish's. I'm gonna link the YouTube down below, so you can go check out his YouTube channel down below. And hopping into the next L. So I have these all in order of L's, and now it is me, and with this I have 465 rating. I know you can't see it because my face is covering it, but you just gotta trust me. And then versus YouTube, and I don't know how to say this. I feel like I can't say it since, like, YouTube, but yeah, with 327 rating. And then you can also go check out their YouTube. I'll leave a link to that down below. I just can't say your name because YouTube, you got a bad word in it. But so hopping into this L, we have me winning the rock, paper, scissors shoot. And then I'm going to decide if I want to go first or second. 40 versus 40, of course. Gotta love to see it. And then I'm going to be going first. Opening hands, we have Harpy's Feather Duster, Kit, Prosperity, Ash, and Order. Like, having these, like, the Harpies in order, having like the one-of blowouts are so good with the Prosperity. It's insane. And then like for DB rated, like Harpies is actually just, it's so good. It's honestly crazy. And then they have Widow, Ash, Widow, Afterburners, and Ray. So they do have an Ash Blossom going second for a hand trap. And I do open up Order versus Striker game 1. So you know how that goes. But Prosperity, Banish 3. I did that because I wanted to keep an Amirage for my kit. I could have ended up doing a different and banishing more if I wanted to, but I'm going to mill and then grab Called By, put those back. Then normal summon out kit, make Amirage. Also, I've already watched over this match before. Like, I played the match and then I watched over the match and I'm watching over it again. I made so many misplays. Like, it's actually nuts. They're going to try to Ash Kit, and then I'm going to chain Called By to smack that. Dump Nerval, grab Kit, and then set Order, pass, they draw Desires. And then they're going to normal summon Ray, battle phase, beat over Amirage, I take the damage, and then effect the tag out. I'll go ahead and summon out Hayate, and then attack directly with that. And then use the effect, and that's going to go dump Engage. And then main phase 2, go for Kagari effect, add back Engage, and then activate Engage. Here, I actually didn't have to flip Order. I could have just let them completely play throughout their turn, like, do whatever, just like, yup, keep playing, you're good. Like the SpongeBob Patrick, like, you're good, and then, just let everything go through, and then next turn, flip Harpy's Feather Duster, wipe the back row, and then, like, during my end phase, just flip Order, so that way like I don't lose to like a cosmic or anything like that. So I could have definitely played that different. Then right here it's like I like never punished, right? And then go for shiz, but end phase, shiz effect, I let that go through, go grab Hornet, and then pass turn, I draw imperm, take the damage, standby, and then normal summon out Kit, and then Kit effect, that's gonna banish 2, and then I summon out Bear Bloom here, and then get rid of those to go for silver. I could have also, if I wanted to, I could have normal summon Kit, banish, summon, and then turn like 2 into Blossom, Kit dump, go search. But I didn't want to like play in the hand traps. So go dump, put back, and then go search off Nerval. And then just go ahead and set, pass, draw desires, and then here I take 700 off ordered. Like I played this entire match bad, like really bad. Right here, I don't end up stopping this when I should have, because now I'm at 21 life points, which is dividable by 7, so I can end up losing to my order now. Hayate, dump area 0, and then they're gonna go ahead, set 4, summon shiz, end phase, shiz effect. In the main phase, I go ahead and use silver, bring out Nerval, and then end phase shiz, grab Shark Cannon, and then this gets bounced, and then I activate Revolt to summon, and then I'm gonna go ahead and summon out 2, and then get rid of those, summon out Blossom, and then I get Nerval effect to search, and then this is gonna search out Kuraz, and then draw Driver. I'm not even gonna go over how many misplays are in this match, because assume every play I make in this match is a misplay. Like seriously, I played this horribly. This was also, I think, like my second time playing against Striker with this deck, I believe. Now I have an extreme amount of testing versus Striker, like an absurd amount of testing versus Striker. So now I have like a game plan on exactly what I want to do. So I'm just like a better player now. Go ahead, summon out Fractal effect. That's going to be banishing 3. They let that go through. And then summon Doom Eagle effect. It's going to put back Ray. And here they don't have anything. And I'm just pushing. And then go ahead, get rid of those. Summon out access code. And then I get those effects. They admit defeat. And then going on to game 2, we are going to see Striker force me to go first. Not surprising. Opening hands, we have dotKuro, Order, Harpies, Pankratops, Twins. So no engine. And then they have Rose, Ray, Ash, Bell, and Area 0. Then I go ahead, set 1 pass, they draw Veiler, and then normal summon out Ray, Rose effect, bring itself out. And then battle phase, really getting in the damage here. They're going to go ahead and poke me for 4,500, which is huge. And then attack, and then affect the dump. And it's going to go ahead and dump engage, and then main phase 2, Area 0 effect on Rose. I'm going to let that go through. Grab area 0, so it's like a really, really good exchange on my part. Then get rid of Hayate for Kagari effect to try to add back, and I let this go through. I should have just dotKuro'd that. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna flip order. But like, why wouldn't I have just done that before? I guess like to play around Nightmare Phoenix, but like, okay, like that was fair enough, not stopping that. But like, why didn't I just Crow? Like I know they had Bell, but like I could just let this go through. It doesn't matter. Like, it was honestly just so bad because this stops me from top decking Prosperity, Tanky, and it puts me on a really, really, really slim clock. Because, again, 35 life points is divisible by 7. So I'm going to end up losing order. Pass, draw Bell, and then I summon Pank, battle phase, drop Crow to hit Ray. Also, I don't have Bell in my deck anymore. That's another thing that I changed. And then I attack, they Bell to stop my Crow, and then they go Ray effect, chain Bell, and then pass, draw afterburners. Like, they don't have anything here, but neither do I. And this standby phase, I take 700. Their standby phase, I take 700. My standby phase, I take 700, and that's game. So I said, come on, order, come to me a third time. I have to win in the honor of Striker players everywhere. So now, going on to game 3, we're going to see me decide to go first. Opening hands, I have Prosperity, Ash, Revolt, Caress, Fractal. not bad. And then they have Ray, Area 0, Rose, Rhoda, and Widow. I go ahead, start off by using Fractal Effect, and then this will be dumping Nerval to search out, and this will be grabbing Kit. Then normal summon Kit effect, banish 2, and then flop out the Bear Bloom, and then get rid of those to go for Silver, Bear Bloom, and Kit, and then that's going to grab Revolt, and then go ahead, put back, dump Fractal, and then activate Prosperity. Yeah, even like even this first turn was just bad. Like I could have just gone for Ancient Warriors, and then that's what I should have done. I should have just summoned Ancient Warriors. I didn't need to go for like a silver play. Like this helps me play around like Twin, but it's just not necessary. And then Prosperity, banish 6. And then this will go ahead and hit Order. And then go ahead, put those back. So why does God hate me? Also, I have a lot of people ask this. Is it God I love to see it, or is it God I love to see it? It's gotta, like G-O-T-T-A, it's gotta. And then go ahead, set. So no lie, I tested like 10 matches versus Striker, and every single game, 2 out of 3 I saw Order anti-spell. Oh, so this was after my first, like rounds of testing versus Striker. Okay, so this wasn't. Okay, never mind. I thought this was. Never mind. I had this wrong. Okay, so I did play versus. I did test versus Striker before this. It wasn't like the best testing. Shout out, you know who you are. They were playing like 44 card Striker. It was horrible. Like it wasn't even testing. It was just order and anti-spell every game. Literally every game. Like game 1 Order, game 2, 3 Order anti-spell. It was crazy. But I did like actual testing versus the deck later on after that. I thought this was before though. And then they're gonna draw Cosmic, and then activate Rhoda. And here again, like I Ash Blossom, I don't know why. Like I really, like I can't justify that play. I really don't know why. And then here, they're gonna go ahead, normal summon Ray, bring out Rose, and then on the summon, I was like, okay, so they could go for Nightmare Phoenix. Like if I go Revolt, summon, out Area 0, like they could go for Nightmare Phoenix out this after like going for a Hayate, and I was like, huh. So I don't want that to happen. I don't want this to get outed by that. But in reality, like, if they do that, well, I guess like they would have like Engage in hand too. Yeah, so okay, yeah, fair enough on me not doing that there. Area 0, target Ray, and then Chain Ray effect. Bring out Kaina, and then mill 3. They're going to grab Widow there, and then put those back. And then turn those 2 into a Zeke. Zeke effect, out Silver, and then go for Hayate, battle phase, try to attack directly. I just take the damage since like if I drop Revolt, that's just going to put a spell in grave because they're just going to Widow Anchor negate it. Yeah, I was lagging, and then they're going to go ahead and Hayate. That was weird. Yeah, I don't know. Like my messages looked like they were being sent multiple times. Again, really, really bad lag. Go ahead, send Engage, and then summon Kagari. Kagari effect to add back Engage, and then activate Engage. I'll let that go through. Go grab multi-roll. Said, I see what you're doing. And then activate multi-roll, effect. And I said think on activation, like before effect. And here, realistically, I should have been just okay, let this go through, and let them do the Cosmic 50-50. But instead, I Revolt, which was, a poor choice. Go ahead, bring out Omen, and then I'm going to get those effects, Chain Order to Widow, Chain Cosmic. Yeah, I think I played that bad. And then go grab Kit. Then said Hard Think. They're going to get rid of Kagari, summon out Shiz, and then set Widow, end phase, Shiz effect, go search out Hornadrones, and then multi-roll, set Widow, because, they did activate Engage. Then pass. Well, wait. No, not engaged. It didn't activate engage. It activated Widow. Yeah, I was gonna say like not engaged. Engage is what grabbed that. No, yeah, they activated Widow. Oops. And then draw Nerval. Go main phase. I get rid of Kit for Kuraz. And then summon that out. And then here I'm gonna get Kit 1, Omen 2. They're gonna chain double Widow Anchor to double Snatch Steal me. And then I get the effect on Nerval, and then get that effect to go search out Fractal. And then here is where I mess up bad. I mean, you know, besides the entire match. And then normal summon, effect. This is going to be banishing 2. Summon out Blossom, and then Blossom effect. Summon out Nerval. And then I use Nerval effect here. See, what the problem was with this was that I was playing this without thinking about the end phase. I wasn't thinking about Omen coming back and Silver coming back, because at that point I have an Omen banished because I have Silver and Omen. I don't know why I was doing it this way. Yeah, I misclicked there, so get rid of those. Go for Bear Bloom, Omen effect to go search, and then this is gonna grab dotKuro. Then I said, sheesh, I messed this up. Yeah, I did. I knew like right away. I get those effects. And then go grab Revolt. And the thing is like I put back Bell too. Like, like there was so many ways to like fix this after messing up. Like I got blessed by the Bell draw and I still just messed this up. And then access code, pop area 0. And then area 0 effects, summon out Ray. And then access code, banish, pop Ray. Battle phase, I said, I'm so bad, I keep messing up. And I threw up the smiley face with an L. And then I go ahead and beat over Shiz. And then they're going to get Ray effect, summon back out. And then Fractal try to beat over. And then they're going to use Ray effect, tag out, summon out Kagari effect to add back engage. I chain dotKuro. And then I beat over Kuraz. So that way I have enough space. Because like otherwise my zones would be filled. And like at this point I already messed up too much. Like realistically, because of the Bell draw, I could have left them on nothing but Hornet drones with an engaging graveyard, and then I could out the Hornet drones with Silver and Omen. But without the Bell, I could have left them with an area 0 and a Hornet drones, and that's it. So like I for sure misplayed. Obviously I wouldn't know I was drawing in the Bell there. And then they draw Valor. Then said I had the way to out the Link and leave you on top deck, but I overthought it. Yeah, I played it really bad. I was definitely salty. And then go for Kagari effect, add back Widow. I've thought about this match so much. Like, I don't know why. Like, my L's I think about a lot. Like, I'll be in the shower, I'm just like, I could have played that better. Summon effect, bring out Valor. But, like, the first match against a young Trish, I'm happy with that performance because I should have just got 2-0'd. Like, I should have just, like, really lost that match. Summon Celine effect, bring out Valor. No, go for access code, getting attack. And then I just submit defeat. I said, can you give back? And yeah, right here, I'm not going to, like, go through it. But I ended up, like, trying to play through the turn. Trying to see how, like, I would play through it. And I, like, found a way to play it better. But that is it for that match. So going on to the next match, we are going to see, you know, me with 568 rating versus, I mean, it kind of looks like Avocado, but like with a B, with 614 rating. And then we are going to see me win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. It's crazy because all these L's I'm winning the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And then, you know, we got 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. And then we are going to see me decide to go first. Opening hand, I have Cat, Nerval, Kit, Revolt. It's like the spice is a little bit leaked, but midfield breaker, and then they have Judgment, Storming, Desires, Compulse, and Waking. So like I said this before, like I prefer to play against meta than like completely rogue, because like my deck's built like for meta. But I go ahead, activate, and then summon, and then I go ahead and use Cat effect, tribute, summon out Kit and Kuraz, and then get rid of those. It's going to bring out Blossom, and then I get Kit effect. It's going to go dump Nerval, add Fractal, and then I get Blossom effect, the special summon out Fractal, use that effect, banish 4, summon Omen. Obviously, I don't know that I'm playing against like Rogue here. And then go ahead and summon Appaloosa. I already have Revolt. And I know you could be like, oh, you should make Bear Bloom so that way you can Revolt summon back Bear Bloom, but you don't need to do that. Get those effects. And then this will go ahead and search out dotKuro. And then draw. And then I draw order. I felt like a savage. And then set, pass. They draw Fossil Dyna. They're going to go main phase, activate Desires, banish for cost. And then I go ahead and I chain order to that. Actually, let's look at these. There's some wild cards. And then they're going to normal summon out the Fossil Dyna. And then set 4 pass. I draw Nerval. And here, there was just no winning this game. I go battle phase, attack over, storming, bounce back. Set Nerval pass. They draw border. I take 7, they're going to switch to defense, set pass, because they can't normal that there, and then I draw Gamma, and then pass, they draw Maju, and they already have 10 banished, and then normal summon, compulse, hit the set, and then I admit defeat, and I said that was tragic. That was tragic. I had a crazy hand. And going on to game 2, I'm going to decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Tanky, Twin, Revolt, Fractal, Anti-Spell, and then they have Extravagance, Compulse, Judgment, Crackdown, and Border. And then I'm going to start off by activating Tanky, go grab Fractal, and then Fractal effect to dump. It's going to dump Fractal, Nerval, grab Kit, and then normal summon effect, banish 2, bring out double Dragon Lords. So testing for the YCS, nah. Yeah, remote duels, I don't like them. If you like them, that's fair. Also, what I should have done is I should have normally summoned out Fractal and banished 2 and summons. So that way I have Kit and Twin. Pass, draw Waking, because I already had a free send of Tanky, so that was definitely a misplay. Flip Anti-Spell. That's going to stop Extravagance here. And then they're going to normal summon out Border. Battle phase, try to attack, effect, get rid of Kit, bounce, and then Kit effect. Now we'll go ahead, dump Nerval, add Kuraz, and then they're going to set 2, pass, and I go ahead and Twin, hit the back row, and then Waking effect. And here, I had no idea what they were going to summon. I had 0 idea what they were going to summon. Looking back on it, it was pretty obvious that it was going to be Mega Clops. But I didn't know that. No idea. So I was like, alright, I'm just going to do this here so that way I can chain block Omen. Whatever they summon I can banish as long as it's not Mega Clops. And they summon Mega Clops. And then now I already used Nerval effect that turn to search. And then I draw Regeki, which happens to be an out for Mega Clops. But I could just go ahead. Again, so many misplays this match. All these L's, all of them besides, the first match, I feel like we're all winnable. Well, the first one and the last one, I feel like we're all winnable without these misplays. I don't know why. I could just go normal summon, effect, banish. Watch. I could just banish, summon out this, go, effect. I could even just Omen banish this if I wanted to. But I just don't out my own anti-spell. Again, it's just... I told you, this stuff haunts me at night. I don't know how I make these misplays. It's another reason why I don't let myself play after midnight anymore. Because I keep taking L's that I shouldn't be taking. Because, I don't... my win-loss ratio on rated this format, I think I have, it's not 50. It's a little bit lower than that. It's 47 wins and 5 losses. Realistically, I should have 50 wins and 2 losses, which is a huge difference. That's the difference between winning a YCS and top 32 a YCS. So I don't know, definitely improving though. And also thank gosh YCSs aren't hosted at 2 a.m. anymore. Oh my god. They Nats, you literally used to go to midnight. That was horrible. And then I banished this off board just to out it, but again, next turn I could just use that own effect to get itself off a board. So again, just another misplay. Set, pass, and then I go ahead and revolt. And then these are going to go ahead and summon out. I could also go over my all of my wins and that would show off like a lot less misplays. So I know people are gonna comment and be like, "Oh, you're so bad," but like I know in these matches I'm bad, but I could go over like my wins at like 7 p.m. like a good time, and like those would make me look like a lot better player, but those would also have less to like go over. I feel like this was like a good solid video to make. Now I get Omen and Nerval. It's gonna smack Judgment, grab Kit, and then draw on the Pankratops. Standby phase, they're gonna put back Access Code with Compulse. And then here I make just another huge misplay. Normal summon, they go Crackdown Take, and oh my gosh. This exact play haunts me. Like this whole turn, like this whole match, this whole game 2. And then I summon out Pank, and I don't know how I calculated this. I popped the back row. I'm like, okay, I can pop the back row, Regeki, Kit, dump, add, summon, and I was like, wait, I already normal. So, yeah. So I said I gotta stop playing at midnight. I should have just Pankratops, pop the Crackdown, take back Kit effect, summon out the back row, and then dump. And now I just poke, and then pass, and they draw Compulse, and then it's going to end up being huge. And I go ahead, and I normal summon out Fractal, they go Compulse, hit Omen, and then here I could go Battle Phase Crash, but I just pass, and they draw Fossil Dyna, they normal summon it, they go ahead, they beat over, or not beat over, they crash, and then they go ahead and attack directly, and then pass, draw Harpies, and then right here I'm just thinking like, oh no, I lose. So I'm just gonna like skip ahead because there's not really a lot left in this. I could have like summoned that to try to like crash those two. Then I go ahead, Harpies out the back row, so that way I can Prosperity, and then yeah, and then Prosperity doesn't hit anything there. I'm just gonna like fast forward through this because kind of takes a while for me to take the L here. I didn't want to admit that I lost. I was like, there's still a way. There's still a way. There's a will. There's a way. And then yeah, and then I lost. I haven't seen this part. I wonder if they trash talk me. I did have evenly too, and I even said it in the video in the match. Wait, didn't I? Yeah, I said evenly me. I was like, evenly me. Like, if you got it, you got it. But, yeah, ended up losing that one. I could have definitely won that game, too, and then forced it to a game 3, and then, like, game 3 I have, like, Pank, Twins, Harpies, Prosperity, so, like, I can dig, Imperms, so definitely made a mistake. Most likely, I think Game 3 I would have lost just because like their deck has a really favorable matchup versus mine, but you never know. It's not like set in stone that I would lose that, so definitely could have taken that to a Game 3. Huge misplay. Moving on to the next match, I am playing again. It's Boss with FAMAS, me with 630 rating versus Pyromanix the Big with 574 rating, and 40 versus 41, and then we are going to see me decide to go first. Opening hands, we have dotKuro Prosperity, Order, dotKuro Ash, and they have Droplet, Droll, Addition, Subtraction, and Sigma. And then go ahead, activate Desires Prosperity, and then mill 6, and then that's going to grab Cat. Then I'm going to sit back up. Man, I keep like slouching. This feels like it's been a long video. And it's super hot. I forgot to turn on my AC like prior to like, I turn it off right before I record, but I forgot to turn it on before. And then I get hit with Droll, and then I go ahead, set Pass, draw Foolish. Then they're gonna go ahead and Sigma effect, special summon out, Subtraction effect, special summon out. Then overlay those for that, and they're gonna use the effect, detach 2 to go search, chain Ash Blossom to stop that. Then they're going to activate Addition effect. Then I'll special summon that out. Then they're going to activate that. Tribute to special summon out a Mathmech from hand or graveyard. It doesn't target. And then they're going to special summon out Sigma. And then get rid of that for Link Disciple. Get rid of that for Link Devote. Devote effect. And then they're going to activate Foolish Burial here. And then I'm going to activate Order and Response. And they activate this effect. And huge misplay here. I should have just chained Crow. I literally realized this instantly after I said okay. I should have crowed this, so that way they couldn't get the effect to bring out tokens. And like as you see, I would have just like instantly won there. And then Devote summon out, and I was salty here. I was mad. And then they're gonna go for Cyber's Wicked. Again, like you see a lot of these like L's that just make misplays. So like it makes me feel like bad at the same time, cause like I could have won these, but it also makes me feel good. Like I said in like the one video I posted, because like it's like room for improvement. Definitely can become a better player. Then they're gonna go grab Diameter. And then Battle Phase, go ahead, poke. But good thing here, I didn't end up actually like losing this game because of it. Like, you know, I still have Rescue Cat. They have nothing to stop me. I summon, effect, and that's gonna bring out Kit and Kuraz. And right here I'm feeling pretty solid. Summon, and I'm gonna get that to go ahead, dump Nerval, add Fractal, Blossom effect, summon out Fractal effect, banish to summon out the almighty Omen effect, banish Cyber's Wicked because this card can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. So I was like, nah, just get that out of here now. Like, I'm not scared of the back row. It's obviously just a bluff. And then go ahead, poke. And then moving on to main phase 2, I turn Omen and Fractal into Bear Bloom. Omen effect to go Surge, grab Kuraz, and then get rid of dotKuro for Kuraz, summon out, and then Kuraz effect. It's going to be banished in 2, summon the double Dragon Lords, and then get rid of all those to make Appaloosa. And I get those, draw, put back, grab Revolt, put back, set, pass. Then they draw the trap card. They go ahead and emit defeat there. So going on to game 2, we are going to see them, the Mathmech player, decide to go first. Opening hand, we have Driver, Crow, Nerval, Nib, Crow. Not good, you know, I don't have a starter here. And they have Desires, Sigma, Diameter, Subtraction, and Desires. So they're going to start off by activating the Sigma effect, summon that out, Sigma, and then normal summon, overlay. And then use that effect to attach to go Search, and also this has a negate now because use that to overlay. Go grab Trap, and I just wanted to read this real quick just to, you know, I literally just wanted to see its interaction between Crow. Yeah. Like I already knew what the card did, but I just wanted to make sure absolutely that like would Crow actually like work versus it or not, and they go ahead banish, and we see like Lancia's there and stuff, and they draw. And then they're going to use Subtraction effect, summon that out, and then get rid of that for Disciple, and then use that effect, Tribute to summon back out Diameter, and then get rid of that for Devote. And here, I was not going to mess it up 2 games in a row, because like last game, I messed up. So this game, I was like, yeah, I'm not messing that up again. Crow hit that, and then they go ahead and draw, and then put back, set the trap, and then pass turn, draw Kuraz. And then I get rid of Nerval for Kuraz, summon out, Nerval effect to go Search, it's going to grab Kit. And then on Resolution, they're going to activate because I do have 2 engrave. And then here, I do let this go through, but I should have chained Crow to Diameter. The reason why I should have chained Crow to that is because right here, they're going to set up this, which is going to send a monster from my field and a card from my hand. And it also has a negate because this was overlaid with it, where if I would have crowed this, they would have sent the Kuraz off board, a card from hand, and I would have just have to hope that they don't hit like the 33% chance that it hits Kit. And I would have hit like one of those. I definitely should have done that. But I didn't. I said, oh no, the DB curse, because, yeah, they roll a whole bunch of 5s and 6s. And they're going to get rid of Crow and Kuraz, and at this point, there's no point in normal summoning that. Huge misplay, pass. My thought process was like, oh, they're just going to play in the Nib next turn, and I was like, don't think they will. Yeah, I don't know. It was just wrong thinking. And they're going to go ahead and summon, effect, pay 1,000, normal summon. It was a really good top deck though. Effect, special summon back, and then overlay, and then they're going to get that effect. And I just was losing here. I'm just going to like kind of skip forward until they beat me. It's pretty quick. Like they have a negate for Nib. It's the only hand trap I have. Get rid of those. Go for transcode, summon back, summon out access code. And then battle phase. So going on to game 3, we are going to see me decide to go first. Opening hands, I have Nib, Nerval, Prosperity, Kit, Ash, and they have Sigma, Multiplication, Droplet, Parallel, and Diameter. So they don't have any hand traps here. They do have a going second card though. And then I activate Prosperity. It's gonna banish 3 because I do want to keep my Entourage. And then banish. Then out of those 3, I'm going to grab Anti-Spell, and then put back. And then normal summon out Nerval, get rid of it, go for Entourage, Nerval effect to go search out Kuraz, and then get rid of Kit for Kuraz, summon out, and then I get Kit effect, and then this will go ahead and dump Fractal, and then Kuraz effect, banish, bring out Bear Bloom, and then turn those into a silver. And then Bear Bloom effect to go grab Revol. And here I decided to put back Nib. I should have just put back Ash Blossom. And then set pass, draw Ash. Ash Buddies. And then I'm going to flip Anti-Spell on the draw phase. They're going to change Droplet to negate Silver. And then they go main phase, Sigma effect, bring itself out. And here I make a misplay. I should have activated Revol and bring out Omen. And then Omen to banish this. Because now they can just go for a Lingaribo. And then they parallel effect, summon out, and then parallel effect. And here I decided to Ash that. Which I don't really know why I did. I guess like they have to parallel, summon parallel. I guess it's because like otherwise they could like go into like splash, transcode, access code, and then just like wipe my board and I lose. And then a normal summon, overlay. But there was like a lot of ways I lost here because like I didn't stop this. And then they're going to go ahead and add. And then this also has a negate on it. So now even if they get rid of that, they still have a negate. And then here I'm just going to kind of go, just kind of lose here. Summon back, effect, tribute, summon from hand. Summon out access code. So now this does double the damage. Or it's not double damage. Its attack is doubled. And I activate that, it gets negated, and GG's. And then moving on to the final L, we have me with 669 rating versus Artemis with 586 rating. And then I'm going to end up. I won all these rock paper scissors shoots out of all the L's. I didn't even realize that. 40 versus 41. And then I'm going to decide to go first. And then opening hands, we have Nerval, Gamma, Ash, Imperm, Gamma, Brick, don't have a starter. And then they have Nova, Ava, Nova, Prosperity, and Diviner. They don't even have a going second card. They draw Orange Light. Then activate Prosperity. They're going to be banishing 6. And then mill 6, go ahead and grab Alpha. Also, they didn't banish Anaconda. You'll find out what the trigger is for later. And then go ahead and put those back. Then activate Nova. I'll let this go through, bring out Gamma. And then get rid of Gamma for Alpha effect. I chain Ash Blossom here. And then they're going to chain Orange Light, getting rid of Ava. And then here, I end up chaining Gamma. So this match actually happened only like a couple hours ago. So, was it even worth gammaing the Orange Light? Because like Ava banishes Orange Light, search out Diviner, and then they have Gamma and Graveyard. So I think I should have just let that go through. I shouldn't have stopped that. Yeah, that was bad on my part. And then summon. And then they're going to get Ava, banish, go grab Diviner, and then get rid of Alpha for Gamma. Just going to bring out Gamma, and then summon back out a friend. Overlay for Beta. Beta effect, I let that go through, send Zeta, and then normal summon Diviner, I chain Imperm. Yeah, it's like once you misplay once, like you just like auto lose. Then summon Zeus, and then they're going to pass, draw Revolt. And then, yeah, I lose. So still playing Tri-Brigade? Nah, this is Mystic Mind Final Countdown Turbo. Made sure to play 41 in case I mashed with you. I hate you. And then they said I'm lagging sick. I said you gotta learn the 10-second scope technique. And then going on to the next game, we are going to see me decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Fractal, Nerval, dotKuro, Prosperity, dotKuro. So last game, I did misplay. Very, 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 very unfortunate. Well, not unfortunate. I mean, obviously it's me. It's on me. And this wasn't even like at night either. Like this isn't a night gameplay. This was like a 4 p.m. gameplay. And then they have Ben 10, Lancia, Zeta, Delta, and then Fafnir. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with Prosperity. This is gonna banish 6, and then Mill, and that will grab Revolt. And then go ahead and slap those back into the deck. Then Fractal effect. Also, I can like casually like banish Amirage there because I do have dotKuro. Go ahead, dump Kit, dump Nerval, grab Kit, normal summon, and here I was gonna go for the double Dragon Lords, but on summon they're gonna drop Lancia. And then set Revolt, pass. They draw Imperm. Then they're going to activate Fafnir, go search out Nova. I actually haven't watched over this replay yet. They said, think here. I said, nah, just play without thinking. You won't. Speedrun? Nah. They're going to go ahead and activate Delta, get rid of Zeta, let that go through, you know, reveal Ben 10, draw into L-Storm, which doesn't do anything because they have Field Spell, thankfully. And then Zeta, tribute Ben 10. I'm going to chain dotKuro to hit Ben 10, and then Zeta will bring itself out and go grab Ritual Spell. And then overlay those, make Fafnir effect to dump, and then this is going to go ahead and dump Alpha. And then on the resolution, I activate Revolt because I do have the Crow, and I just summon all 4 out and get rid of them for Omen. So I just list them. Yeah, just all 4. Oh, I think they were talking about the chains. Yeah, fair enough. But, yeah, on the chain links, Nerval 1, Omen 2, Kit 3, go dump, search, banish. Then they're going to activate Nova, summon out Gamma. I do know they have that and the Ritual Spell. And then they're going to activate Alpha effect, summon itself out. And this will go grab Idaten. And then Gamma effect, try to bring itself out. And I'm going to chain dotKuro to that and out that. And then Ritual Spell, tribute, summon Idaten effect, add back. And here I already win, you know, beat over Kit. And then main phase 2, set 2, pass. And I thought one of them was going to be Ritual Spell, but it wasn't. Then draw Tanky. Then, oh my gosh, I keep slouching. This has been such a long video. I feel like it's been like an hour long. Get rid of Nerval for Kuraz. Summon, and then I'm going to get Omen and Nerval, and they emit defeats. Now moving on to game 3, we are going to see Drytron decide to go first, and then opening hands we have Imperm, Tanky, dotKuro, Nerval, Fractal. So I do have multiple hand traps going second, plus an engine, and then they have Orange Light, Cyberstein, Idaten, Emergency, and Prosperity. So this is pretty much like a called by type card, because they can go ahead and summon, effect, and then I'm going to chain Imperm, and I said, well, either way, either now or it gets negated. Yup. And so I've been thinking about this ever since it's happened. If I wanted to, I could have just let Dragoon come out so that way they'd have to discard to negate. But I feel like that was really, really risky. Like I'm pretty sure I just have to stop that. Otherwise Dragoon is a huge problem. And they're going to go ahead banish. I said, nah, just use Stein again. Natasha getting life points, double Dragoons. And right here I said, don't let the people know. Go grab Gamma. And then put the rest back. then they are going to activate emergency, grab alpha, and then alpha summon itself out by getting rid of gamma, and then, you know, go grab Ben 10, then get rid of that for Link Karibo, gamma effect, tribute Ben 10, and I chain dotKuro to hit gamma. The reason I do that there is because, like, they already normal summons, so Diviner isn't a play here. And like, if gamma summons out alpha, like if I chain dotKuro, hit Ben 10, and gamma summons out alpha, then I just lose. Like, even something super simple like an Appaloosa, I lose to here. So they're going to go ahead and Orange Light negate that, and then, you know, summon back out a friend, and then go search out Ultimateness off the Ben 10, and then overlay for Fafnir, effect, dump, and then Zeta effect, tribute, summon back, go search out Ritual Spell, and then activate Ritual Spell, bring out Idaten effect to add back, or not add back, add from the deck. Said no nib, thank you. I wish I had nib. I wish. And then summon, overlay for Beatrice, and then Beatrice effect. And right here I just omit defeat. I know nothing I can top deck is going to beat this, so I just omit defeats, that way I can go play more matches. And I ended up playing, like, I think 2 more matches after this, I don't remember, 2 or 3, and I ended up winning all those. But yeah, I actually ended up like 2-0 in Drytron after this too. But that was the final match of this video. 5 L's I've taken. You know, I have people saying I won't post my L's. Come on now, come on, you can't say that. I've literally posted every single L I've taken on Rated now. It's not like I just posted 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. I posted 5. Come on, tell me who else is doing this. Come on. No one's making a video of all the L's they've taken. And oh my gosh, I wonder how long like this video was. Obviously, I was definitely making misplays. I'm definitely gonna get better. Like, I'm done playing past midnight. I'm actually just not allowing myself to start a match if it's past like 11:45. I told myself that the other day. I'm like, I'm not gonna start if it's past 11:45. And then it was 11:43 or 44, and I was like, gotta hurry up, and I hurry up and got into a match. And then I was misplaying in that match too. Well, I did 1 misplay. I ended up winning though. It wasn't even like a huge misplay. I was winning that game no matter what. Like, I was so far ahead and they were top decking, and I did a small misplay, and I was like, oh no, it's happening. But yeah, I'm not letting myself play like super late at night anymore. Only gonna let myself play during like the daytime and nighttime, but not like super nighttime, like midnight. So hopefully I can improve my win-loss ratio. Because right now, again, it's not bad. It's definitely not bad, but like, it's honestly pretty decent, but it should be a lot better. I feel like I should have like 1 loss for like every 20 wins, around there. I feel like that's like the goal. It's not bad for DB rated. If I have like my win-loss ratio I have right now in like real life tournaments, thumbs up, double thumbs up. I'm Gucci, I'm fine. But obviously, like real life tournaments, usually people are a little bit better, not always though. But with all that being said, the DB grind. Oh wait. Make sure to like the video, subscribe. We're trying to hit 22K subs by the end of the month. Also, make sure to check out my new sponsor, Imperium. You can check them out down below in the description. You can use my code, and then I get a little bit back for whatever you spend, and I'm going to take that money and put it on giveaways, or if you want to use my TCG player affiliate link or my channel membership, all that money will go directly back into the channel through giveaways. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.